You find yourself in the bar, stunned by the revelation just laid upon you, Reyna.
Yeah, stunned is definitely the word for it. And she's just 7 years.
Yeah, the next septennial raid is in less than a year.
Wait. So what happened to everyone else? Where's your brother? I assume he's remarried and has a whole horde of kids by now.
We've got a lot to talk about.
Another
Einar.
bottle of wine, please.
Yeah, Reese is
Einar, what
like...
about Einar?
He's okay.
Okay.
Actually, I've been working with him with this whole mercenary stuff.
He's here?
Not here. He's out right now.
Okay.
Actually on assignment, but he's around.
Okay. And she's gonna like kind of look back to the rest of the table. If you have the time, come with me.
Sure.
Right, fucking cool. Reese puts away the little notebook.
And then I'm gonna bring Vidar over to the
He
to
kind
the
of
table.
oh wait and he grabs his plate and kind of hands it to you. I'm gonna clean this up real quick, and he starts to like sweep up the glass off the floor.
Yeah, no worries. But once he does that, yeah, I'll bring him over to the table.
Is Reese like subtly writing shit in a notebook?
Oh yeah, he's like he has like a little notebook of all the questions he wants to ask people, and he strikes them out when they're done. So yeah, he's just like scribbling.
Anyway, there are these sticks made out of spuds and fried in oil. Do you think I could get something like that?
Morgan's just at the bar.
Trying to order fries.
I'm afraid we are quite spudless at the moment.
I will consider this. And I go back to the table, and I put Arthur on the table.
So once Vidar is done cleaning everything up, and I bring him over. Everyone, this is Vidar. He's the little brother I never had. Vidar, this is we have Morgan and Crag, and that's Reese.
Why?
Reyna.
Pleasure to meet all of you.
I've been traveling with them for a little bit. Figured introductions were in order.
Thank you. Yeah. He takes a seat.
So I like, were we close enough that they could basically hear that entire conversation, or?
If they were like,
you weren't.
yeah, I mean, if you were like explicitly focused, they probably would have heard it. But if you're just kind of around, probably not.
Oh, I wasn't. I
I
definitely
was watching intently, and as soon as she got up and started talking to someone, I'm like, this isn't normal. I'm watching everything happen here.
Reyna talking to people?
Yeah.
Oh my
she put her hood down. That's why I was like, okay, I'm
That's
invested in this.
Yeah, Reese
I just
even knows the-
both
Yeah,
Reese and I are just nosy bitches that we're just like at the edge of the table, just like.
just like.
I'm sorry. I need to bring in something that just happened in the chat. If Reese can't read, how is he writing?
Don't worry about it.
That's about what I thought he'd say.
Yeah, that's pictographs.
Hieroglyph.
Only Reese can comprehend.
I was gonna say, if I look down, if I tried to sneak a look at that notebook, I
Are
want to
you
know,
doing
would
that?
I even be able to decipher? Well, if I saw you had one, I would love to. Right before they approach, I would love to see. If I see you fucking writing something down, I want to like, ooh, try and take a sneak
You
peek.
nosy bitch.
I am a nosy fucking. I imagine we're sitting next to each other, and I'm just like, oh,
Can I try and hide it?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I want to roll for this.
Let's see. Let's go for either Agility or stealth.
Both of them are
And-
D4.
Brynja, let's do notice.
You didn't notice. Okay.
But anyway, my dad found
Okay.
some once in like a nearby town, and I think we're gonna call them like hot logs, or I can't decide on anything.
Have you considered opening up your own tavern?
No, I'm not really big on the business side of things.
Huh, you got good ideas.
Thank you.
5 for Brynja. Reese?
Yeah, that's a 3. You see, so it's currently like between some pages on like the left-hand page, about halfway down. It just looks like little like collections of pictures. Like one of them is like it has like a little smiley face, and then like probably the only thing that he knows how to write is colon marks, and then like a drink, a wolf, a moon, and then just a question mark. And then after that halfway point, it's actual old common, and it goes to the bottom of that page and about halfway down the next.
Oh. Would I even recognize what Old Common looks like?
You'd
Or it just looks like
recognize
squiggles
but
to me?
I mean, you'd
Okay,
recognize it
I
as
can't
like an
read it,
older
obviously.
language in the same way that you can recognize
Okay.
Latin. But if you don't know it,
Okay.
you can't read it.
If only you were me.
Right? If only I was you.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Noted. Then I tried to play it cool.
Obviously.
Yeah, I haven't been hovering over your shoulder. Oh.
Nope. What? Who? Me? Not. So like once we like sit down, I don't know how much of that you overheard, but apparently I have been gone for almost 7 years, which is a long time, and explains why Frostwind looks so different. And I kind of elbow Vidar, why you finally look like a grown up.
Yeah.
Wow. That is quite. Do you want the. Let me. I'm just gonna get up and I'm gonna go and give I'm assuming it's Astrid 2 gold for another bottle of wine.
Mm-hmm.
And bring it over and set it in front of Reyna.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
To that fucking point,
There
are you
you
gonna have us make you get points in order to ask what the fuck is going on? Because I have several fucking questions.
No, we don't have to play the game. It is
Oh.
fine. Fire away.
So who's got a new fucking family?
Oh shit, Reese, you're going for the deep shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Here,
Oh,
take a few
fucking real.
drinks.
That would be his older brother. And
Little shithead.
I would assume at this point, my ex-husband.
Spit, drink his
Oh.
spit.
Oh, fuck!
Oh.
Also, the one I mentioned about wanting to beat his face in, that one.
Oh. Oh, Reyna.
Reese just like leans his elbows on the table.
A husband?
Yes,
Oh.
I used to be married.
Was he kind?
No.
Morgan, considering she just said she wanted to beat his face in, I would assume not so much.
Oh, I thought it was like a friendly way. Like with
Where
you
does
and...
that a friendly?
In
Like
what
with
way?
you and Reese the other night. He
This
was
has been
hanging
out with Reese
and
too
you
much.
were standing over him. I thought this was normal.
This is Reyna's story to tell, but he's the reason why she has so much lost time.
Oh, that motherfucker.
Can I take his teeth?
Once he is
I
dead,
want to take a few
absolutely.
other things.
I'm starting a collection.
Can I take a few things?
Again, let us wait till he is a corpse, but yes.
Okay.
What?
Not as much fun, but I'll do it.
What? So the fuck happened?
What was his name again?
I never said his name.
Okay, you never said it. Okay, cool. Making sure.
No. Well, I said hit like
Morgan's
not
planning
the
a spell.
ex-husband's, not the ex. I never said the ex-husband's name. I said
You just said
the
Vidar.
name of the dude next to me.
Yes, I know that.
He is fine.
Yeah.
He is fine. He is good. But no,
Don't
I never said.
curse him.
I never gave you
Let's
a name.
fuck him up.
I never
this
gave
point-
you a name.
At this point, Julian's just
The
building a kill list.
You've just made the list, shithead.
You don't know who I am, but guess what?
Okay, and so like Reyna kind of like takes a long ass swig from the bottle. Her first bottle, not the second one, the first bottle, and she puts it down and she gives this kind of big sigh. Okay, I will tell the whole story. And as much as I would love to sit here and monologue in Reyna's fucking accent about the whole damn story, I'm not going to do that. What I will just, so she explains how, at least, she'll explain this part of her life. So there was kind of this ongoing feud between, like, her clan and this other one. Her father and their clan leader sat down, just worked out a truce. Basically, she was supposed to marry the son of the other clan leader. And he was very charismatic, he was very kind, it was very much a love bomb kind of thing. He made her feel very special, and like he definitely made her fall in love with him, and he was very good with words, he was very good with people. And she fell for it. She fell hook, line, and sinker for him. And she agreed to the marriage, and they were married as soon as fucking possible. I think what I said was like they were given a year to like kind of form a bond. And Reyna pushed it. They were married like 3 months later. That is how on the hook she was. And very soon after they were married, his true colors kind of started to show. He was never like physically abusive to her. He would die in the attempt. But like he was not kind. It was very obviously he just wanted the thrill of fucking the devil, basically. And he cheated on her multiple times. She caught him cheating on her multiple times. Said all he needs from her is a kid, and then she's gone. It was awful. It was hell. For 2 years. And she finally gets this distraction. The Septennial Raid was coming up, and so their whole little group went to go talk to the Jarl of Frostwind to try and prove themselves to get onto the raid. And he said, cool, there's some bandits in a hideout, go take care of them and you can be on the raid. And they said, cool. So they formulated this sort of like pincer move. Vigo, she would definitely give you the ex-husband's name, Vigo, would lead the majority of the forces through just like the front gate, and she was going to take a smaller splinter team and sneak in through like a weakness they found in the back. Except that when she took her crew through, she went to go signal Vigo's forces to come in. She sees their little force heading out, and he just left her to die. And so she fought as hard as she could. She took probably way more than she took down way more bandits than she should have. And the world went black. And apparently, almost 7 years later, she woke up in a cave and could suddenly do magic.
So we're finding him, right?
That is the plan, yes.
Yeah, you don't mind being an only child, right? I ask Vidar.
With what he's done recently, no.
What has he done recently? Do I want to know? I do want to know, because...
There's... those bandits that were said to have occupied that fort right now. By now, I'm sure you've guessed that they were, in some way, shape, or form, working with Vigo.
I thought that crossed my mind, yes.
It's gone a lot further than that. He's gone off the deep end, found some old text about some ancient group, and basically gave anyone an ultimatum, either stay or die. And, well, he's part of the reason why Frostwind is in such a desolate state right now. Any of the bandits that you'd encounter up here, they answer to him. Hell, they've even expanded past the Shattershore. I think, if our intelligence tells us right, they did a raid on Keld not too long ago, maybe a month.
Those motherfuckers.
We stopped.
Well, you'll be happy to know I punched one of them back onto a fucking burning boat. And I'll
That's
just like,
badass.
point at the cape.
That's good to hear. So you were there.
We took very good care of those bandits. Makes me feel even better.
They've taken to calling themselves the Shatterclaws.
Shadow claws.
Well,
We're
not
in
for
the
long,
middle
because
of
I mean, obviously we're going to do something about it, right?
I would very much like to, yes.
Any
Oh,
help would
also,
be
I just because I
appreciated.
forgot, because he is sitting right here. Reyna also would have tossed in that Vidar and her best friend Einar were pretty much the only reason she survived those 2 years with Vigo. So.
Any help would be appreciated. Me and Einar have been doing what we can, but 2 people plus a handful of hold guards is really not that much.
Any idea where they base out of?
They're all over. I can't say we've really narrowed it down. Whenever we think we've pinned them down, they've already been long gone. They move around easy. It's surprisingly coordinated. I don't know how they do it,
We just
honestly.
need to take him out. If we can take Vigo out, take the leader out. Leader is still calm. Or at least it should be easier to take them out.
Dismantle it.
Do you know where your brother is? Or
I can't say I do. My guess is either somewhere in the mountains or somewhere along the east shore.
well, wherever he is, we're going to find him. And that son of a bitch is going to.
Yeah.
Do you know when Einar gets back? You said he was out.
Few days.
Okay. Give me a few days to prepare.
Is this your friend with the gift of the sight?
Yes.
I would like to stick around and meet him.
Not to sidebar too much, but is the frost all over the place part of it too, or is that separate?
No, it's just part of the city.
Oh, just want to make sure.
No, it's been one of the unique drawing points for visitors, I guess. Not many people want to come up here unless there's something cool to see.
You know what? We should be celebrating. I haven't seen you in a very long time. Little one. And I kind of like rub his head a little bit, like Like he's still that little kid I used to fuck with.
And I just learned that someone I thought was dead is actually alive, so cheers.
I think we deserve a little bit of celebration.
Fine by me.
Cheers. I have a thing. And like we don't have to go through this all, but she's gonna be like, well, so what have you been up to besides like this mercenary shit? Obviously this mercenary shit, but like this couldn't have been, this couldn't have been your whole life, and we don't have to roleplay that out, but like
Yeah.
she's trying to like pull away from the doom and gloom.
Right. Vidar just kind of tells you about how he and Einar, when Vigo kind of like took over and gave that ultimatum, they initially were like, yeah, we'll stay, and then when they found their chance after they got sent on like a mission on their own because Vigo trusted them,
They took off.
they took
Yeah.
off. And ever since then, they've kind of just been bouncing here and there, just doing jobs, trying to get money and holding some sort of life before eventually they were hired by the steward to begin to try to combat the bandits.
Nice.
Are we, we're probably coming close to end of day, right?
Oh, yes.
Somewhere in this conversation, can I get some sort of description of Vigo?
Absolutely, you can. I just have to pull up his mini because I don't remember.
Because I want to... They're having a powwow. They're catching up. I want to incant Conjure Visage.
Okay.
Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, obviously, like Vigo and Vidar, they look related. They are nothing alike, but they look. Uh-oh. Is Crag okay?
Crag?
Crag maybe dying.
Crag! Oh no!
Crag, no!
He's been some floating squares.
He's been
for a
some
bit.
floating
Yeah,
squares
he's
for a
been
little
floating
bit.
squares
yeah.
for a minute.
I was even
Oh,
thinking a couple
no.
seconds ago, I'm like, he's sitting really fucking still.
Can you,
There
can
we
you guys
go.
I
even
can hear
hear
you.
me?
We can
Yeah.
hear you.
I can hear you, but you're
now.
still just floating squares.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm
we
trying
couldn't
to
hear
fix
you
it.
for a bit.
I was
Oh,
trying
no,
to
it's
do
okay.
it
I had-
without making
I
attention.
freezed.
But can I get some sort of physical description for Vigo?
Jesus Christ, it's been almost 7 years. Okay, so I know it's like 26. So, oh my God, she's like, okay. So, Vigo also has kind of this like light brownish hair, except it's shaved on both sides, and he kind of pulls it back into like a warrior's knot, like a type of thing.
Anything he wouldn't be able to
He's-
change in 7 years?
I mean, probably not. Like physically, not much. Like he basically looks how Vidar is, but Vidar does, except a couple years older, and he has like some facial hair, that's maybe grown out. But I mean, as far as Reyna, the last time Reyna saw him, it was
Yes.
mostly just kind of scruff.
He has tattoos, doesn't he?
Yeah, he has tattoos all on his chest, and his arms. These kind of like, they almost look, if you can imagine, very like, very Dragon Age dwarven, runes.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of
Okay.
that all over his chest and his arms. But yeah, same blue eyes, same brown hair. Little taller, little more muscular.
Then what I want to do... So it looks like...
I can send you what his fucking mini looks like.
Well, this is for... So I know what to describe.
Yeah.
So I was going to summon a flock of ravens to go and scour the city for me. Instead, I'm gonna have to summon one really good squirrel. Because of all the things that are required. So...
I want the ravens, but I can only afford a squirrel.
Exactly. I can only afford a squirrel. So I'm gonna cast Conjure Visage And what I'm going to do is I'm going to summon a very stout little squirrel. Because they can't fly unless I spend extra power points. And I'm going to make the following adjustments to him. I'm going to increase his trait of perception. So he has a D6 instead of a D4. I'm going to make it mind reader so I can communicate with it telepathically. And hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I have just enough. Just kidding. Fuck the squirrel. I want to summon a raven, a good ass raven.
Fuck the squirrel.
I'm gonna fuck the turtle.
Shit, that means.
God, don't ever say that. Oh no.
And I'm gonna spend an extra 2 power points to allow it to fly. So it's gonna be a raven.
Yeah!
Hey,
He's back!
he's back. Okay.
Jesus.
What the fuck happened?
I have no idea.
But you're back. Thank goodness.
And I'm gonna
summon
name it.
the raven.
Yeah. I'm gonna. I summon the raven, and I'm gonna name it Gwen.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give her instructions, and the kind of identity I'm gonna project in my mind, kind of what I'm picturing from what Reyna's telling me. And fly.
Gwen lets out a caw, seemingly understanding before taking off.
And unfortunately, I'm gonna have to incant this, so don't need me.
Don't need me.
Okay, don't. If you need me, don't.
I'm talking.
Well,
I'm like looking at
does
people
this.
as they talk, and I'm just like.
Don't worry. He does. This happens.
He's casting a spell.
He talks to trees.
And
I-
ravens.
Didn't know trees talked.
And rocks.
I'm even more surprised about the rocks.
Ooh.
Rude. You can't just ask if your pet is edible.
What?
No,
Oh,
the jar. Yeah,
trees.
you had to wait for it.
Trees.
I thought it's like I summon a raven. Yo, can I eat that?
No! I'm gonna eat
No.
that word.
No.
Okay.
We
Can I
Colonel
eat that?
Sanders and your fucking raven.
They don't got no potatoes here. We gotta have something.
Although the other
KFR,
one
my
is
God.
funny. Can I eat it? Can he eat you?
Oh god.
Wow,
Well,
this
cool.
is right.
Anyway, I'm waiting on my
Mhm.
my contacts.
Your
to get
scouting
back to
party.
me.
So yeah.
Revenge.
Once it's kind of like all wrapped and we've done cheers, we've like started like the mood is not quite as
Grim.
sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Reyna will turn to Vidar and be like, well, I mean, if there's anything else you think we need to catch up on, we can go for a walk or something. But if you have other things to do, I do not want to keep you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I've actually got a room booked here. Me and Einar kind of share it when we're in and out.
Also, you're the other one.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're
haven't-
staying for a couple of nights.
Okay.
That may be
Yeah.
more now.
Well, for
I'll keep
sure.
that in mind.
You must see your friends. And again, I need to meet this other.
I promise you will meet the idiot I call my best friend. I promise.
I mean, if the idiot's around, we have to fucking meet him.
But it was good to see you. Good to see a friendly
No,
face.
yeah, I can't even describe how good it is to see you, Reyna.
If you like, I can tell you everything. Later, they've heard it all. They
Right.
know
Right.
the whole story. So, but if you have some free time, let me know, and I will be happy to tell you everything that has happened.
Certainly.
Because but I know it is a lot.
I was about to say, I feel as if I've had enough mind-breaking revelations today.
Fair enough.
I might call
Maybe-
it for the night.
Let's wait for Einar to get back. I kind of only want to tell this maybe one more time.
I don't blame you. Sure. But I'm going to bed. It's been a long day.
Lovely
So-
meeting you.
Lovely meeting all of you. Good night.
Good night.
My head's off.
What?
I'm gonna give him one last big old bear hug.
Nah, he gives you a hug back. And he heads up to his room for the night.
I'm happy for you, Reyna.
Holy shit. What'd you say? I think we spoke at the same time.
Sorry, yeah. I'm happy for you in the sense that we found some... I don't think I've ever seen you smile like that. Since this whole time we've been traveling.
Truth be told, you haven't... I mean, no, you haven't seen me smile, but you haven't seen me really smile. And I feel like you will in a few days. That is, if I don't collapse or throw up, or I don't even know.
Well, we'll make sure that doesn't fucking happen. 'Cause we kinda
Greg,
need
do you
to
have
do-
something for that? You got that healing magic. You got something for nausea up your sleeve?
I can try.
But if it is alright with you all, I think I would like to stay for a few extra days
Yeah,
for my friend to get back. I'll go tell the lady that, hey, it looks like we're going to be staying longer. Can we pay for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Plus, it's probably gonna take us a bit to find the fucking whatever his name is.
Oh, yeah,
True.
yeah, that. So, yeah, no.
Okay, and she's gonna go up to Astrid and just let her know, hey, so looks like we're gonna be staying in town longer, and I'm gonna get, I don't know, 3 more days? Because we paid for 2, right? So I'll pay for 3 more days, and if we need more, we can do more, but...
Alright. I'll give you a 5-day total discount, so just an extra 25 on what you paid.
Perfect. And she will get that gold. Hold on, I have to do math, and I am
Get that gold.
just not sober enough to do that. Okay, we
Oregon, after some time in the night, eventually Gwen does return.
What news from Fair Gwen?
You get from Gwen's body language and cause nothing around town.
Where's 6 power points down the drain?
I went
I
to bed and-
I give Gwen a little pet, and then I magician style dismiss her.
In a puff of smoke.
Is this like in front of everyone?
I don't think he really cares where it is, so maybe.
Okay. Fuck. What? Fuck. What? That bird
What?
just fucking exploded. You said you could talk to it.
Yeah.
Why did it fucking explode? How long have birds been able to explode?
Because she was able to?
Is that just a thing birds do?
Sometimes.
Reese goes upstairs to his bed.
I think I'm gonna call it a night as well. Watching Reyna and Vidar interact has made her very melancholy. Happy, but melancholy.
Mhm.
She's gonna go up to bed.
Make your way up to bed. Greg, Morgan?
Sleepy bye.
The missile is EP.
Yeah, I think Craig's gonna go to night.
Okay. Sleep does find all of you, and eventually morning comes. You find yourself a brand new day. What comes next?
We're hunting these bitches
Eggs
down, right?
for breakfast. Yes.
Oh, eggs.
The lay of the
Yeah,
land.
fine.
Get some eggs.
Fine.
Hair of the dog. Eggs.
What? We're eating
Hair of the
dogs
dog.
now?
No, Morgan, we went over this. It's for the headache in the morning.
Zero
It's
just
without
to
the
say-
dog again.
Like, the
No.
dander is good.
No, honey. No.
Well, what am I supposed
Have
to do
you
with
ever
this?
heard-
And I have, like, a wad of wolf fur.
Oh, keep that for. Oh, I'm just gonna drink my drink. I'm not gonna ask where you got that.
Around.
Oh,
Morgan is the
okay.
king of props.
I don't want to know what's in his bag. I don't want to know. I know there's a tooth now in there, but I don't want to know what was in there before.
He's starting a collection.
Morgan Poppins over here.
No shit.
That was good. That was good.
Oh. All right. We gonna get the lay of the land, or
Yeah, I think. Yes, I think that would be wise. Twofold. One, so we can complete my mission for Heria, and two, to complete my own personal mission.
tell us what we need to do to help you.
I'm going to be honest, even I don't really know. Obviously, we find
Okay.
any of these bandits, we take them down. But if he has that kind of power,
We'll start small. We know now. That's more than we did yesterday. Find out. How about we find out? How about we find out who this person is that you're supposed to,
Yeah, let's start there.
Because then we
And,
can deal with your ex when your friend.
I was going to
comes
say
back.
we should probably wait for Einar to get back anyway. I'm assuming it's some sort. If he's out, I'm assuming it is for a cause, for a reason. And
We
he
could-
will hopefully have more info for us.
We could just set a trap instead.
What kind?
of?
Well, if it gets around that you're back, don't you think the guy who left you to die might want to check it out?
I think you are overestimating how much he gives a shit.
Okay.
I don't think he would care that much not to personally come by. Send a few guards
send someone,
maybe, but I
maybe.
don't think he would care enough to personally come check it out. Besides,
it-
if I'm being honest, I kind of want to hold that as close to the chest as I can.
Was that ever any
I would
like,
love to just bust down the door and just show up,
I was really excited to start my own gang. But okay.
Does that have anything you especially cared about?
Himself, his ego, his kids, or not his kids specifically, but a legacy, his bloodline.
Oh, one of those.
Fair
The
enough.
only thing he cared about was my father's funeral. Was that how he was going to be the chief now that my father was the...
Oh, Reyna. Oh, his death's going to be slow.
Oh, I'm going to make sure of it.
Well, in the meantime, we should focus on your Mark, see if we can figure out who he is, where he lives, any habits.
I mean, we could probably start with the barkeep. If the only tavern in town.
Right. We'll probably want to ask around a few places though, just in case she doesn't know. I might check the temple here, if they have one. Worst case scenario, I can at least ask the gods for maybe some guidance.
I think I would like to come with you to the
Okay.
temple.
I look at my drink. I want to do this somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna refrain from drinking this morning for the moment.
Okay. All right. So where to first?
I'm going to the temple.
I'm going with him.
Morgan, Craig, Reyna?
Guess I'm just following. I'm not running the circus.
Same.
We want to ask Asteroid first before we head out.
Fucking
Go
tool.
Astrid.
Yo, ask.
Morgan.
Your ass.
Oh,
What's
sorry,
good?
sorry.
Please,
I was trying to
literally
say-
anyone other than Morgan do that.
Hi, I got a fucking question.
Have you
God,
seen
no.
people here?
Anyone but him.
Have you seen people? You mean in the
Have
only
you
bar
seen
in
this
town?
person?
Yeah, I'm beelining.
No,
to the
hell no. That
barkeep.
shit is still bandaged. Are you fucking kidding me? Hell no.
She's, yes?
Oh no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
So-
I'm kidding. I'm not doing this. I'm just kidding.
I know you're kidding. Reese isn't.
I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Reese is-
Oof, okay,
Yeah.
No
cool.
one grabbed the leash.
Reese, I was like, oh god, is Reese off his leash? Where's his fucking leash?
Yeah,
Someone grab it.
y'all haven't grabbed the leash in a while. Hi, do you know anybody named fucking Thryne?
Oh. That shithead. Yeah, I've heard about him.
Fucking. Okay, I'm a nosy bitch. I heard that this motherfucker is somebody to fucking find in this town. Who the fuck is he?
I mean, he's kind of reclusive. He just lives on the outskirts. It's no one could ever actually prove it, but I think everyone kind of thinks that he killed his wife and kid.
The fucking
Um,
what?
Yeah, he's had a bit of a reputation as kind of like a drunkard, and you know he's got a bit of a rage to match. But one day his wife and kid just, you know.
Right. Where's he fucking live?
I don't know. I've never followed him home. All I've
Fucking
heard is
no.
outskirts. I don't know.
Fucking can't get any good shit and he's just walking away. Immediately out the door.
What?
Okay, I run after him, and as he's walking, I'm gonna grab his leash to like on his ass, standing over him. All right, would you like to share with the class what you've learned, Mister?
Oh, he killed his wife and kid. He doesn't talk to nobody. He's a fucking drunk, lives on the outside of town.
Who wants to go on a field trip outside of town?
Let's fucking go, Tom. Let's find this shit. Immediately.
No questions.
Crag, this is the best thing you have ever made. I know you're a hero in like 2 separate towns. I don't care what the fuck else you have ever built or invented. His fucking leash is the best thing you have ever made.
It's true.
The outskirts. Alright. Well then
Yeah, but she doesn't fucking know where he is. So we're fucking
Reese,
Well, it's-
Reese, lower your voice. You're talking about killing a man. Shh.
I didn't say I'm gonna kill him. I said he killed fucking
Okay,
people.
Right. I put a hand over his mouth. God damn it, Reese. Subtlety. We are doing the gods' work, but they don't know it.
And I'm like trying to get. I like immediately lurch up and I'm trying to get to whatever.
Okay. Let us
Fight me. I'm still on you.
let us go to the temple, and
Mhm.
then we'll just take a walk around town, or like a perimeter.
Mm-hmm.
I let go.
Don't worry about it.
I need fucking water. And I'm finding the temple.
Oh, Christ.
The
The jar
Batman-
is correct. Crag, your next mission: build Reese a muzzle.
Reese is just becoming an angry dog.
Looking around town, there's not much in the way of like full-on dedicated temples here. You find a few shrines that have been placed around, kind of in little alcoves and alleys, as points of worship, but no like strictly a single temple where a bunch of clerics and priests gather.
Okay. With all those, what gods are represented? Or is it just generic shrine?
No, there's a few specific gods. You've got some shrines specifically to Oibjorn, Cernir. There's also one. Let's see. What was the other one?
Is there one for Aurora by any?
Also one to Svel and Brody.
I'm sorry, that list sounds kind of funny. Or Bjorn's fell, Brody.
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 Yeah, man.
So not a space for Arnora.
No.
Okay, cool. Then never mind. Fuck what I was gonna do.
I'm just following along, minding my business.
Vibin'.
I got a cup that does not have milk in it, but I wish it did. But aside from that, that's my quest. A little quest.
Minor
Yeah.
quest.
No, a milk.
As the hours, as the morning goes on, Brynja's gonna be a little less. She's gonna be a little quieter than normal.
Craig, can I have you make me a notice roll, please?
Notice.
Ooh, noted.
An explosion.
Yes.
Woo!
That is 16.
16.
Holy shit.
Oh wait, no. Sorry, I can't do math. It's only 12.
Okay.
Still fucking good.
Still.
amidst
Like,
amidst
shit,
the various merchants around town, such as Belmore's General Goods, the Whiteout Survival Store, the Leaky Hull, which is down near the docks. There's also one place in particular that catches your eye. It's got just a very simple metallic sign with some hammered words into it that say Bundir's Forge.
I'm gonna go over.
You're right. Fucking. And there's no people at these shrines?
No, not really.
Sick. Okay.
Crag, you make your way over to Bundir's Forge. Making your way in, it's a fairly small forge. It's nothing really super impressive, but you can tell that the blacksmith that lives here cares very deeply about his work and the state at which his forge is maintained. You see behind one of the anvils, kind of hammering away, is this fairly stocky dwarven man. This brown hair kind of coated in soot, and this really long beard that's been braided behind his back to stay out of the way of his forging. He notices your approach and kind of puts his hammer down. Well, it's been years since I've seen a dwarf around here.
Oh, really? Are there not many dwarves over here?
Too fucking cold.
I mean, kind of are molded for the cold. Surprised you seen any.
Yeah, well, there's cold and then there's frostwind.
That's true. It's cool that there's a forge here. I couldn't help but think or notice there's no shrine to Sturker here.
Oh, we don't got one around the city, but I got one here. And it kind of like motions over to a side of the forge where you can see it's like a small portion. The wall's been cut away and turned into sort of the living quarters. And against one of the far walls, you can see there's this very small homemade shrine to Sturker.
Nice. You guys know what's going on. I'm traveling from Stillview, and I've been forging like all my life. Well, what are you guys currently working on?
And nothing too serious. We've got a couple requests from the steward and the jarl. Just typical stuff. Armor and weapons for the guard.
Anything that I could help you with?
Oh, I wouldn't want to impose that upon you, lad.
Not imposing at all, my friend. I'm happy to help.
Well, in that case, I won't say no to an extra hand.
Maybe I can teach you a thing.
We'll see. I've been doing this a while. You get to helping him, and over the course, you blow his mind away. He learns so many new things from you as you kind of smith with him and kind of teach him these tricks and other various effects that he never would have even thought of. And you help him. I don't know how long you want to help him for, but
Can
Probably
Reyna
not
sneak in whenever I see like him walk into the forge, because I'm always like, oh, he said he was got, because she wants to just sit off the sides, kind of like cat in a corner, and just watch, because she's never actually watched Crag work after hearing that he's the fucking son of the Smith god, you know, and she just wants to observe in the corner.
it's like watching an
does his
artist
thing.
at work. It is impressive. And you can see the points where, Bundir is just like, oh, I never knew you could do that, or I never thought about doing it that way, and just in the short span of time that Crag is there helping Bundir forge, you can tell the expertise is many, many levels above this man's.
He's got the glowy thing going.
I don't know. I feel like it would only happen if he crafted like a magical item.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, so it's just
Yeah.
really fucking impressive.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is really good smithing. Well,
You turn to leave, and I'm just like,
Oh, well, thanks for letting me help you. I hope that I was able to show you a couple things.
more than help. That's quite some impressive skills you have, lad. Here, take this. And he reaches into his pocket and just pulls out a small little necklace that has a metallic amulet kind of imbued with Sturker's symbol on it. That was hand forged.
Oh, thank you so much. I love this.
Of course.
You just like put it on like immediately.
Thanks for all the help.
Absolutely, just one thing. Anybody needs help here. Just at least with forging. Just trying to remember a little bit of what I taught.
Be hard to forget it, lad.
Just
Kinda
kinda
gives
like
you
pat
a-
him on the back.
Yeah. He gives you a pat back and gets back to forging.
kidding. That is amazing. I just hop and
Oh,
sit
shit.
next to you. Hey, that was
Are you
incredible.
here?
Yeah.
Oh. Thanks.
No, I've only seen like town blacksmiths do just a partial job of what you just did. It is incredible.
Thanks. That's kind of why I'm here. Just trying to make sure everybody gets better.
Yeah. Oh, no kidding. We go to every town and you do that? Smithing's going to just skyrocket.
Plan.
He's calling you Mr. Magic Hands. That was fancy what you just did.
Yeah, it was alright. I had to dumb it down a little
Right.
bit.
That was dumbed down? Damn. Pity the man who ever tries to upstage you.
Yet to find one, so.
She just smack him on the back.
You guys, look at this
Alright,
cool
well-
feather I found!
That's so nice, Morgan.
What are you talking about?
Where-
You know, when he said that's what I'm here for, I definitely took it as just like, yep, that's what I'm here for, to show off. And I was
Yeah, that's what I
Yep, it's what I do.
yep, just showing these noobs what's up.
It made sense to me. We had a nice little heart to heart.
No, I got it. I'm positive
Yeah, but yeah,
what he
That's
meant
what
is
I'm
what he was
here
going
to
for.
like, about, like,
but I was
we'd
like,
I pity the man who tries to like one up you. Like we'd have to find one first.
Find
I
one
found
first.
a feather.
Yeah,
Good job, man.
Reese is looking at that feather with a newfound horror, given what he's seen earlier.
So, as we're walking, I have a question, Craig. Is this, and I rub some of the soot on the top of his head. Is this a choice, or is it just comes naturally with the whole, who your father is? Does it just like permeate, or is this just like a aesthetic? Either way, it's cool. It's great. I'm very curious, because I don't think I've
I mean-
ever seen you clean.
If I washed it off, it would just go back in 20 minutes.
Oh, it's just this permanent. Oh, that's interesting.
So
That's kind of cool.
Well, I more meant the fact that I'll probably just end up smithing again in the next 20 minutes.
Oh, okay. So
Oh.
it's just okay. So it is. So it is a choice. Okay.
that is
I thought-
significantly less cool, but
I
okay.
thought you were might have did.
I mean, we all turn to dirt eventually. He's just getting a head start.
We fucking what?
Oh, buddy. Oh yeah, I can tell you all sorts of shit. You took to the right person. So okay, depends on what kind of burial you want. Some people want to be burned the after they're dead, then you turn to ash. So essentially, no, same thing. He's getting a head start either way. Or you get buried back into the earth, and the earth kind of takes you back and it nourishes the ground around you, you know? Or you could do like we do with fish, and you pick the bones clean, and then you put the bones back into the stream, and so that the spirit of the fish can start anew in a new life as it goes downstream.
I am
I
running,
have a friend who
finding
just-
anybody.
I had a friend who just got new skin.
I'm running, finding anybody to ask about this guy. Just like, nope, we're. This is enough for today. This is enough for today.
Not today. We're done.
Not today. I just, birds exploded. The birds can explode. People turn to dirt. I don't want to do this today. This is too much for my brain.
Just like
I suppose we should.
running down the street. Who the fuck knows about Thrain?
Hold, stop! I'm chasing after him to try and grab the leash.
Yeah.
Grace!
Can I cast Galan?
Oh no.
I want to bend the air around him so that his screaming doesn't get to other people's ears.
I'll say easy
No
enough.
one can hear you scream.
It's
Like,
just
he
a
doesn't-
muffled screaming, as if he was wearing like an entire like fishbowl over his head.
Sick.
Catch up to him. Hold the leash. Alright.
Let's say, for the sake of brevity, whoever would like to make a survival roll to attempt to track down
Wait,
this
I
man,
think I'm good at that.
may
I
do
think.
so.
Hold on.
I'm
I'm okay at that.
How am I not good at survival? I'm a fucking hunter.
Same. I lived in the woods for my entire life, and I don't even have survival on here. So there's
Same.
just a
I just
default.
have-
That's a 9.
9. Damn.
Got
Good.
a 5.
Yeah, better than what I...
I'm good at survival.
After exploring around town and investigating with various folks, going door to door, asking strangers on the street, you eventually gain a direction and are
Woo!
pointed towards the house of this man. It doesn't take you too long to find it. It is very much like Astrid said, on the outskirts of town, right along the outside wall, with this kind of dismal view of just like the sandy beach with ice, not the actual ocean. And it kind of ends in this short cliff that just, it's a very, not a very colorful or very impressive view at all. But the home is there before you. It seems very untaken care of, very much in disrepair. A lot of trash kind of litters the outside, and seems as if no one is home, but looks can be.
I'm gonna prepare anyway. I'm gonna take my spear and shield off my back and kind of get ready for battle. Valkyrie demands her
Sniff
justice. She's gonna
around.
get it.
I'm going to the front
I-
door.
I want to sniff around, but I haven't drank today.
I was gonna
Do I
say,
sense
can you please
anything?
make me a vigor roll?
Yeah. Fuck. What is that? This is... yeah, okay. Okay, 6.
6.
And do I also roll a wild die for this, or just
Yes.
straight vigor?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, yeah, no, 6.
Um,
I think...
you are kind of managing to get through the day. You're starting to shake a little bit, but outside of just the usual sort of pull you feel when you don't drink, you don't feel anything odd or hear or see anything odd specifically around this house.
Okay. Good. That's good. Okay. Cool. I don't feel great. Oh.
Is it noticeable, kind of, I don't feel good?
It's shaky a little bit.
Say probably a little shaky if you're paying close attention.
Are you okay?
Mm. I thought we might be asking around, and then after hearing the story about how this guy probably did kill his wife and kid, I don't know, I thought maybe it might be useful if I could see stuff, but that means I have to not... I haven't gone this long without drinking in a while.
Sorry, I wish I had a cure for you.
Oh, there's a cure. It's in my pocket, but I'm just trying not to touch it right now, just in case I
Well,
have
a
to
different
talk to
kind
someone
of
dead.
cure, not...
Oh. Okay, yeah.
It's actually quite strange, Brynja, because you'd expect if there was a violent death such as a murder, there'd be something around. But there's an absence of anything, really.
This is weird. It's... Normally, anywhere I go, there's some kind of imprint of something. Something. And often the more violent, the kind of stronger it is. There's nothing here. Like, this is actually quite serene. Like, this is kind of making it's like, okay, I feel kind of sick, but it's not as calm.
Doesn't necessarily mean it's happened here.
I want to cast Heim, so I can see and detect magic in the area, as well as invisible creatures.
Okay. You look around and you see nothing. No invisible creatures, no signs of any visible magics.
That is somehow worse.
Maybe we
Reese
should
knocking?
be subtle. Yeah, as Reese.
Reese, you were at the front
Probably.
door.
Yep. Yeah, I'm knocking.
You hear a voice inside. 1 minute. Fuck.
I'm waiting.
You hear kind of like the clattering of glass on the interior and the shuffling of feet. And kind of like a heavy sigh. Ugh. And then eventually the door kind of like creaks open.
As soon as it creaks open, I push it in and like grab him by like the collarbone and like push him against the wall.
Oh shit. Make me a
Nice.
fighting roll.
Oh, that's we're good. We're good. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, I got 4 of these motherfuckers. Oh, that's much better. That's an 8.
Okay. You slam the door open and it kind of knocks him back, and as you sprint in, you slam him up against the wall, holding him by his neck. You see before you this miserable-looking man, his bags under his eyes, starting to lose his hair, like a real bad widow's peak that comes up. He looks like he hasn't slept in days. What the fuck?
So, you decide that you need to kill wife and kids, do you? Hmm?
What are you talking about?
I'm sorry, we were sent here to find you, and we hear that you've killed your wife and kids. So, anything you need to say, or are we good?
I didn't do shit.
Really? Then where'd they go?
I don't know.
We probably
The fairy
clearly heard
between
this.
life and death seems to think different.
Can I enter as well?
Yes.
I just feel like, this is kind of an awkward time to ask this. What's your name, sir?
Fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, wait, is this even the guy?
Yeah. Yeah.
No
Yeah.
one's asked that question.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
Thrain.
Oh, well, this is awkward.
What?
That's the guy.
So, you're saying you don't know where your mother, wife, and child went?
I don't.
So, they just are left. Gone.
They're not here. I couldn't find them.
Then why do the Valkyries want you dead?
His eyes kind of widen. They what?
That is why I am here. And I just kind of like level my spear at him. I have been sent to judge you for your crimes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Can
You
I
couldn't have
tell
done
if he's
nothing.
lying?
To invoke the ire of a Valkyrie. So even if you didn't kill your wife and kids, you did something.
Brynja, make me a notice roll.
We don't know that.
4.
4.
Yeah.
You can't really tell.
I want to try too.
Okay, go ahead, Morgan.
I'm spending a Benny. That was worse. I also got a 4.
Yeah, you can't really tell either.
Careful, Reyna. We don't want to be accused of murder. We still need to be here a few days. We need to do this tactfully.
So
We don't know if he did anything wrong.
Why would they be sent after him if he didn't?
I don't know, but don't you think it's a little quick to send someone to death for a crime we don't know they committed?
I am not one to question a Valkyrie's commands.
Well, maybe you should be.
I'm
I'm gonna look
gonna
around.
fucking stab him. I'm
Before
stabbing
you
Thrain.
get to stab him,
Oh.
Reese, in a split second, you see his eyes go black as Reyna moves towards him.
Oh, I'm.
He pushes your hand away with a strength you have never felt from a man this size before, and drops free from your grasp.
I'm gonna cast stun on him. I'm using 2 power points.
Oh,
Wait,
shit.
what?
Okay. What does he need to do?
I need to roll to see if it's a success, and then he'll need to roll vigor or he's stunned.
Okay.
Which I haven't cast before. Believe we're going with occult, right?
Yes.
Sweet. Explosion.
Oh, shit.
11.
Okay. And then he needs to roll vigor.
And if it's a raise, it's a -2 to the roll.
That -2 definitely helped.
Cool.
You, in an instant, as he breaks free from your grasp, you see this black begin to fill the veins around his eyes as his nails begin to grow just this incredible pace out to these almost claw-like shapes. He opens his mouth as you see some fangs begin to appear before you cast your spell, and immediately he is stunned and kind of like wobbles back against the wall, which I imagine subsequently. Reyna, do you follow through?
Oh, abso-fucking-lutely I do.
All right. He's stunned, so I'm going to say this is just an automatic hit. So go ahead and just roll your damage plus a d6.
Plus a d6? Oh shit! All right.
Mm-hmm.
That's strength plus a d6 plus a second d6 plus stun. Holy fuck! 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9.
9 points of damage.
In an instant, your spear finds his heart, and whatever he was going to do, whatever moves he was going to make, fall short as his body goes limp.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Is he still
Good
all
thing I
like?
took care of
Is he
that.
still all like
eyes
demoned
black
out?
and-
Yes. It's slowly
Time
beginning to
lasts
recede.
for 5. Can I see if I can detect any magic on it?
There is certainly something magical about the transformation that just took place. It's really hard to tell exactly what it is, but it reeks of the lower planes.
Is there any way I can roll to identify it?
Yeah, go ahead and roll your. Let's go with the
Okay.
cult. No, let's go with the cult. Yeah.
Ugh! I'm using another Benny.
Okay.
Sick.
Oh shit!
14.
Nice.
Ah!
This very much. It's a strange smell. It's one that smells of blood, sulfur, dust. One of Svikjaheim.
Do I know much about that realm?
One of the Flarkirs. It's run by Vignir, the god of tyranny. There's a few inhabitants, some of his children, but that's probably about all you know.
I just want to inspect him. I don't want to look at them. Any of them right now.
Okay. You watch as his slumped body, the black kind of slowly recedes as he goes back to just a corpse.
Oh, that was really simple.
Reyna, you feel a burn as you watch as the scars of his name slowly fade off your arm.
Cheers, please.
Morgan, you understand Old Common, don't you?
I do.
You heard you will meet your god soon. And I'm walking out of the building.
Yeah, same. My job's done. We did it, y'all. Let's go.
I've been just leaning against like the back wall by the door. Just...
In response, under my breath, to hearing that old common, this is not intended for anyone to hear. If only any of them cared. And I want to start preparing him for funeral.
You do so. Brynja and Crag, I assume, remain.
Yeah, I'm still leaning against the wall, having watched them. I'm watching Morgan do his thing.
Yeah.
Do you need assistance? I know a bit about funeral rites.
By all means. I want to take some of his blood.
Okay.
And actually, what I really want is an eye.
Okay.
And I'm going to prepare him for pyre.
You do so. You wrap the body and perform the other various preparations. Do you set up where... For the pyre, are you intending on setting it up outside his house, like in the city outskirts?
I think just outside his house.
Okay.
I do not know what you did. But I don't think this one was all you. And you deserved better. And I'm sorry. I want to cantrip cast Galan. I just want to light the fire. Little thing.
You do so.
With a snap of my fingers.
The pyre goes up in flames with a snap of your fingers. As the flames engulf the body, the ashes begin to slowly rise in the air. What little folks are around this space kind of give a look over to the pyre before heading onwards. Most of them either knew who this guy was or just don't care.
I'm gonna take my flask out and take a swig. What makes you say those things, Morgan?
Because I saw what became of him. It wasn't from this realm. And even if he did terrible things, he deserves to be heard.
You sound like my seer.
I hope that's a good thing.
I suppose to most. We never saw eye to eye.
I want to, in a very uncharacteristically not Morgan move, I want to just kind of tap her shoulder and just then I got some growing to do. And I leave her.
Just look down at where he was. Like the fuck just happened? Is
Brynja
Crag
and-
around?
I would say Brynja and Crag, you are left alone at the pyre.
Like, you saw his eyes turn black too, right?
I did.
Like, that happened real quick, but okay. I didn't know if I was seeing things because, sober.
Yeah, I don't know. Must have pissed off some hell of a demon or something.
Yeah, I guess that would be... If I had that in me, I would keep drinking. Well, whether or not he was guilty, obviously he was in pain. So no matter what, his soul has been released, and I think that is a mercy on itself.
Well, cheers to that.
God, is it still only morning? Fuck me.
I
Probably
know, I
about-
thought this would take a lot longer.
Probably about lunch by this point.
Lunch. Okay.
Well,
God,
shit.
no, Yeah, no. I've already drained my flask. Fuck, I needed that. Shit. Fuck, where did everyone go?
Where's Rage? Does he still have that barrel on him?
Oh shit.
If you can find him.
Not gonna
Yeah.
not gonna lie. Not gonna lie.
I think it's almost.
I just kind of like, since it's just me and Crack, not gonna lie, when he fucking had that guy by the throat, that was kind of
Wrestling match
Aggressive.
part 2. We're even less sure that it's a wrestling match this time.
All right, well, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna leave you some time for your cheeks to stop being red.
no,
hope you
that's
mean
just
her
the
face.
alcohol.
Give you some time to cool down.
Cold shower now.
Cold shower. I'll just jump in the snow real quick.
Yeah.
Is that next to or underneath the funeral pyre?
Next to.
Oh, obviously.
Obviously.
Uh,
Obviously.
So what comes next?
Good.
fuck, I don't know. I thought that would take longer. We still got a few days.
Yep.
The
I have to explain to my not little brother that everything the fuck that happened. So at some point, I gotta do that.
Oh, I thought you were gonna wait until Einar was back. 'Cause you didn't
Oh,
want
that's
to
right. No, I
Rage
did say that. I'm stupid. Forget everything I.
I honestly wanted to check out where the supply lines of food are being cut off at.
Yeah.
we
there
could do
go.
some recon there.
Yep.
Okay.
Brynja has a few questions to Right.
So you could easily review them on a map, but to get to them will take you a few days. So if that's a journey you want to make, you can.
Did we want to hang out? I thought we wanted to hang out in town a bit until your friend got back, but we can gather information and start getting getting a map that we can
If you
okay,
guys
these
want
are
to
the
go off
things
and
in
do
here.
that, y'all can do that. Reyna will be would say you guys can go, but she wants to stay in town.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
But she would definitely be no, tell you if you guys want to go and do that, please do. But she can't afford to go on a couple days trip.
So in particular, if you're looking at the map after asking around, a few of the points that were identified as choke points that have been the targets of these supply raids. The pass that goes from Frostwind past Dark Hall. The very tippity top of the Skypiercer range over near Widow's Watchtower up here. As well as along the route that connects both of the ferries down near Rhymespire.
What was the first one again?
This mountain pass that goes through the Skypiercer
Mountain
range. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, if we wanted to check 2 of them in one trip, we could go up toward Widow's Watchtower and then come back through the pass. That'd take a while.
Yes. You'd be looking at probably a week.
Yeah. Whereas
Yeah.
if we just went this way, we can make it 6 days there and back.
Berries. Just because knowing now that there are bandits everywhere and the asshole who's running them, I personally would feel more comfortable leaving once we get more information from the man who's been working towards getting rid of them. before going in blind.
Here.
But we now have an idea of the. Wow, they really are. We got lucky and went through the one place that they're not.
Yeah. The direct route was the correct route.
The direct route.
Spent those luck points
Shit.
wise, I see.
So, I guess it just depends on if we want to take a whole trek around a place or just go somewhere and back.
If I can ask a kind of out of subject question.
Okay.
Are there rules in this book? 'Cause I'm looking for crafting spells.
I don't believe so.
Okay. I was
More-
hoping to
it's-
craft a couple curses.
I'll say it's very possible that the other Savage Worlds rulebooks have some. I don't think the Pathfinder one has one.
Okay, then I will do further research and we'll discuss later.
Yeah, I'd say those rules will still transfer across. So, if they are any, if not, we'll talk about it anyways.
I am excited at the possibilities.
Oh shit.
It's terrified. I'm fucking terrified at the possibilities.
Does anything else happen this day?
I have a few. If I just want to ask Reese at some point if we're just like whatever, like.
Oh,
So
Reese is
what's
in
the-
his room. Like, after
Oh,
he did the thing, he went straight to his
Oh,
room.
he just went straight to his room. Okay, shit. Okay. Find that. Knock on the door.
Yeah, 1 second. And just, like, crack it open. Yeah.
Hey, you okay? You kind of disappeared after, you know.
Yeah, had a bit of, lapse and shit. Wasn't expecting all that to break down as quick as it did, so just a little bit taken aback.
All right. I just wanted to check to just make sure you're still, Are you're all right?
Yeah, I'm
You
just-
started speaking some like tongues that it threw me off, and I just wanted to make sure that the demon didn't jump into your body.
Nah, I was just as surprised as you were, to be fucking honest. So, but
Right.
I'm good now.
Okay. Okay.
yeah, I'm just gonna get some sleep for a bit.
All right. All right. I'll see you in the morning then.
Yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to check in on that because it's like, the fuck are you saying?
No demons. No demons.
No demons.
No
No.
demons. Demon.
No demon.
Demon.
Cease.
Demon.
I just
want
talked
talk
to the demon.
demons.
Hey demons, it's me, your boy.
Yo boy.
Your boy.
We love Shane Madej.
God, who doesn't? Who doesn't?
I'm dancing
have
on
a
your bridge
pin.
coat, man. You want
No,
me
I
off, you're
have a
gonna have to
pin.
kill me.
Yeah.
I have a pin that has a bridge, and it's like, it's my bridge now.
Jared asking the important questions in chat.
I mean, she was
Sorry.
making sure he was okay.
Uh-huh.
Was that a fail?
Okay.
We all know
Just wanted to
Brynja's
make sure. I
really
just wanted
bad
to make sure
at
the
things.
demon didn't jump into your body. Maybe
Your
I
body.
should check.
Maybe you should check. You good?
Give
Okay,
a
cool.
thorough
You
inspection.
got ticks?
What's that one country song? I'd like to check you for
Check
ticks.
you for ticks.
Oh, we all know Brynja's 0 for 2 right now.
First clip.
So it was an attempted booty call.
No, but we all know it would fucking go like kinda.
So only slightly related. Brynja, how much have you been drinking today since the incident?
Incident.
Yeah.
Probably quite a bit. As soon as the job got done, it was like, and we were doing the pyre, and Morgan had his kind of like, oh, he this is a little scary. What the fuck? Okay.
Okay.
I'm fucking drinking. Back to the bottle.
Okay. Once
Nope,
the
Yep, so if there's any important ghosts, nope, Brynja is out. Clocked
Bye.
out. Bye.
I'm out.
I'm on my
Bye.
union mandated break.
Bye.
Unless there's anything else that needs to happen, fast forward to the night.
Just an existential crisis.
Just an existential crisis.
Yeah,
It's
just-
fine.
Yeah, so you know the usual.
Once night falls, Brynja, can you make me a notice roll?
Oh,
Oh shit.
fuck me.
Aw shit.
Okay.
Talking to ghosts.
Notice. Okay. 5.
5.
5.
You were awoken in the middle of the night. You feel a presence. You can't see it. It's not visible to you. You've been drinking heavily the rest of the day, so you can just tell it's there. You can't hardly interact with it. But you swear on the edge of your vision, on the edge of your hearing, you hear just ever so slightly, help.
I just have my eyes closed, and I'm getting that like fucking. It's like paralysis kind of demon-esque, just trying to think. Ignore it. Fucking ignore it. She's just trying to zone that fear.
You feel a touch on your shoulder. Please.
I open my eyes. Try to focus.
You focus as best as you can, but with your heavy drinking throughout the day, you can't make out any sort of specific form. You can tell the presence is still there, though.
I'll help you. You need to move on.
I can't.
Why can't you?
Help. And you feel the presence kind of move towards the door.
Sit up. Then I go tentatively follow the presence.
Okay. You make your way out, slowly creaking your door open, stepping out into the hallway. You hear the sound of footsteps on a figure you can't see walking down the stairs towards the bottom of the tavern.
She's just fucking cursing under her breath. So following.
You feel the presence kind of stop in place for a moment before it turns and begins to maneuver away from the stairs, and you swear just barely you can make it out. Just the edge of the silhouette of a head that disappears behind the half-orc bodyguard that's half asleep in his chair into the storage door.
And she's just gonna mutter, I can't follow you. What are you doing?
You can barely feel the presence anymore.
Brennia's just gonna go up to bed.
Okay.
And she's gonna try so hard to go back to sleep, but I don't think she's going back to sleep.
Fuck.
Sleep is hard for you to find, but you no longer feel the presence throughout the rest of the night. And morning comes, you all make your way downstairs.
Brennia's probably last to get up.
Is there coffee here? I'm assuming no.
No, there is not, unfortunately.
Damn.
Oof.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna be sitting downstairs. Waiting.
Yeah, same.
Same.
I presume eventually
Closing my
everyone
eyes.
makes the way downstairs. Brynja looking exhausted.
I will not follow.
Okay.
I want to find the roof. If possible.
You can. It's going to be a little bit difficult to do. You'll have to climb out of your window and on top of a roof that's coated in some ice.
Perfect.
Okay.
I just want to just kind of feel my surroundings magically. Let Arthur do whatever he wants, but I'm trying to center myself.
Okay. Arthur kind of pecks away at the ice, trying to get to like little tiny things that have been blown around in the wind and caught in the ice and frozen over. You take a moment on the roof, feeling the cold of the ice beneath you. It doesn't get you wet, it doesn't melt under your body heat. It is very refreshing, very focusing. You find your center fairly easy up here. Quiet space away from any sort of tavern noises, people on the streets, just the sky, the wind, the ice, and you.
Okay. I just sat up there for a while. When I feel like they've had long enough to have their first morning conversations, I'll go back down.
Okay. And the rest of you?
I'm just quiet.
Yeah, if Bryn is like looking exhausted, what happened to you?
You good?
Night terrors. I haven't had those in a while.
Do you want to talk about it?
Not really.
Okay.
Just ignore it like normal dead people all around. There's
Fuck.
maybe not here.
I mean, we've got plenty of time to kill. If you wanted to, take some extra time to rest, you can.
Oh, I would love to rest, but I have a feeling that visitor is going to come to me every night, and the drink is not helping. They're very. Drank a lot last night. I didn't say anything stupid, did I?
No.
I remember.
Good. Oh, good. Oh, good. Good. But normally that means I can just pass the fuck out. Takes a very determined thing to wake me up when I've tried so hard to keep my door locked for that. So no, I just...
So, it's something especially persistent wants you to do something?
They felt very... The fact that I could tell it was there was very... yeah.
Okay.
So we'll see if they visit me again tonight. I have a feeling I might not be sleeping very well here.
No. This is me coming in. I read once that teeth are actually often associated with kinds of dreams. I could make you a little something, and I pull out the bloody chipped tooth. Like, I bet I could make you something with this with just a little bit of tinkering for a few nights of good sleep. Just put it under your pillow.
You know what? I'll take anything, Morgan. Thank you. That is very
I will
kind
get
of you.
working on it. You have time.
Thank you. Yeah,
You know what?
you do remind me a lot of her.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Certain things. I mean, I like your personality so much better. But the way you do things is very similar. Yeah, she's a bitch. You're not.
Oh! I just remind you of the bitch.
The way you look at the world and you teach things, it's a very similar mindset, but you don't act like an entitled asshole who knows better.
Try not to. Well, thank you.
You don't.
With the tooth, obviously I don't have any spells for good sleeping.
Yeah.
So with the tooth, I do just want to kind of give it. I wonder if you would let me roll a cult for it to do a little magic-y thing on it, just to promote good sleep. It doesn't really. What's the word? It's not for sure that it'll work, but
Right.
it will help.
Right. Yes.
Placebo.
Placebo with a little splash of magic.
Thank you,
10.
10.
The power of food.
You are confident that this will provide a good sleep aid in the same way that ambient noise does for others.
Can't hear you,
You're
Morgan.
muted.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Push attack.
There you go.
Put under your pillow. I didn't think of anything funny to say to activate it, so it should just work. But here you go.
Thank you, Morgan. That is very kind.
It's really
I hope
well.
this works.
Also, I cleaned it.
Thank you. That is very considerate. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
There
a
is
nice
no
mud
more
bath will
dried
get a
blood
lot
on
of
it.
things off of it.
Was I supposed to
mud
clean it first?
Huh?
Hmm?
Was I supposed to clean it first? I'm so sorry.
What? No, not clean it.
Oh,
No, I cleaned it. I didn't clean it.
Dude,
You're
you know,
alright.
this is too early. Hold on. Hold on. God
What to do for
damn.
you?
Let's just. I hope
Morgan.
your interactions are the best. I hope your friend Reyna can deal with this honestly, because I left before I could learn properly how to deal with persistent spirits like that.
Admittedly, I make no promises. I just know that this sort of been his job for a while, was communicating with spirits. So I don't know if he necessarily has a way to block them out. I would assume so. But in truth, I cannot. I cannot promise you that. I can at least promise he might have some ways to help cope.
Let's hope. I didn't get to the part of learning how to filter, because my whole thing was, I've been filtering my whole life. I need to open up, and my God, that was hell. Fucking hell. I had to go fucking... Stop drinking. Just cold. Nothing. Hell on earth. God damn. No, I'm getting flashbacks just thinking about it.
What's the itinerary for today?
Yeah, what are we gonna do?
Who's the leader of this group?
If
Do we really have one?
Who's the leader of this
Fucking
group?
Reese, of course he does.
if I may,
Oh
I
my god.
do kind of have an idea of what we should do, at least
Yeah.
for a second. Yeah.
What's up?
I think that we've all kind of had a little bit of enough of this seriousness and everything. Do you guys want to go outside? I kind of want to teach you guys a nice way to relax
Oh, fuck you.
that I learned where I'm from.
I would love that. God, that they're not. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Follow me. And he's gonna walk outside.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Guess we're
Reese is
doing
hiding.
this.
And he just kind of like look around for like a nice open area. And he's be like, okay,
Yeah, it's easy enough
Morgan?
to find one.
you sit here.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Reyna, sit right next to him. Right here.
Okay. Okay.
Reese, you here. And
Yeah.
Reyna, you there. Okay. Now I need all of you guys to close your eyes for a second.
Close your eyes, Arthur.
Clear your mind and don't think of anything. And he's gonna go down and he's gonna pick up some snow and roll it into a snowball and throw it directly at Reese.
Ah, shit, fuck!
What?
What happened?
He's booking it.
I'm
Booking it
chasing
behind a
him.
tree.
I'm gonna go fucking tackle him.
He's
Oh,
gonna
are we
roll.
doing this?
Put up more
Brynja
snowballs.
is...
What's happening?
I don't know what's happening, but alright, the chase is on.
I just
He
watched.
throws another
like,
one.
What is happening?
Oh.
He
Like
throws
I'm in
another one
knob.
at Morgan.
Oh, it just beans him right in the face. Like it just pancakes right backwards onto the snow.
Oh, I fucking see. I'm picking one up and just lobbing it. Like, biggest snowball I can make.
I get it. I'm just gonna watch. I'm gonna continue to watch, even if I get pelted. I'm gonna watch. Just a second. I'm trying to
Fucking
understand
trying to
the
nail-
rules.
Who all is participating right now?
Oh hell yeah,
Fine.
absolutely, Reyna is.
Can I have all y'all participating make shooting rolls?
Shooting?
Shooting rolls?
Oh yeah.
Yes!
Oh, God.
Bitch, I just upgraded!
What? Y'all
Ooh.
have shooting? Oh, cool.
Oh, great,
Ooh.
awesome.
Could I
I'm so
argue
happy for
fighting?
y'all.
You know what? This
Yeah,
is a
can I
good
also
time
argue
to...
fighting?
That's a 17 for me.
I mean, if you're doing more than like just throwing snowballs, sure, I'll allow fighting.
Yeah, I'm also like
Are you fucking...
packing snowballs into my fist
Oh,
and
yeah.
going to, like just tackle people with them.
Absolutely, hell yeah. Oh my face.
You can only use one penny at a time, huh?
You can dump as
Bitch,
many bennies
that's
as
an
you
11.
want.
Fuck it, I'm doing another Benny.
Bitch, that's an
Are
11.
you kidding me? I rolled three times.
That's not the best, but it's not the worst. I got
Oh.
a 7.
7 for Reese, 11 for Reyna. Crag, what'd you say you got?
I got a 17.
17.
Fucking
3 for Brynja.
I got too excited.
Warfare in the courtyard. The first to go down is Brynja after many snowballs, accepting defeat. Reese, you're not too long after. Unfortunately, the range takes you. And then it's just left with Reyna and Crag throwing snowballs back and forth before eventually Crag gets in a good hit that Reyna, you're forced to admit defeat on.
Yeah.
I understand this game and wish to participate.
As everybody's on the floor.
Go against the reigning champion.
I wish to cast Galan.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay.
Now, Galan gives me control over the basic elements, and we are surrounded by water.
Yes.
I want to create absolute chaos.
Oh my
I want to invoke Snowmageddon.
A flurry
Oh my
of snow
God.
envelops the courtyard.
I will do you one better. Not only will I invoke Galan, I will also add an extra 3 power points to triple the volume of element that I am controlling.
I'm gonna cast Arcane Protection.
Oh
Julian,
shit.
please stop destroying another city.
Protection.
I can't do shit. I'm
Hey,
gonna
Destroy
snow
one
angels on
city
the
and all of
ground.
a sudden everyone holds it against you.
A mini snow NATO whips up in the courtyard and pelts all present with snow, completely coating them. Reese, your arcane protection gives you some measure of defense where only half of your body gets covered in snow.
By the end of it, in this snow tornado, I lift myself up waterbender style in the snow and form a chair.
All hail the king. Not just
Did I
like
win?
Gavin Morgan. Fuck yeah, you fucking did.
I concede.
Reyna is nowhere to be found. She was on the ground making snow angels when this happened. She's completely buried.
She's fucking buried.
Entirely
She's
just buried.
Brynja? Who the fuck did she go? Brynja!
Are we sure she didn't get the
I
parry?
like put my ear to the snow. Oh fuck. The trees are talking, I can hear them now.
Reese, she's
Now you
probably
gotta
buried. Come on.
I'm running.
I'm gonna start digging her out.
Reese, you dumbass!
Oh, it's not the trees. Man.
I take a snowball and I throw it at his face.
I usually look smart, but this.
Are we doing this again?
No!
No.
No, please no.
I go back into the snow.
Running. Running.
I'm gonna tackle him so he can't cast shit.
I'm casting stun. Oh, fuck.
The music slowly comes to a close. The cold dims as the light of the tavern returns and the bard finishes his song. Remember these moments, my friends. The light amidst the gloom. For it's these special moments that we'll always treasure. You know, I had heard a tale long ago. The Flarkir were not evil, but their isolation and their exile had corrupted them, forcing them to embody an evil nature. Unfortunately, this evil disposition carried on to many of their sire they spawned. Vignir alone has sired 3 others, all the result of a marriage of necessity with Thrida. Blackyear, god of darkness and loss. Ada, goddess of revelry. And Ligny, god of sickness and decay. Their titles do precede them, I will admit, for the domains are each an embodiment of tragedy and corruption. And though in truth their existence is that, in and of itself, a tragedy, they did not choose to be born into their circumstance. They did allow themselves to be manipulated by it. For some, that is enough to damn. Remember this. The next time you feel that cold wind of fate blowing on your back, beware the temptation to let it carry you along the path of least resistance. Good night, my friends. I'll see you again soon.